The morning sun slipped through the dusty window of a small house at the edge of the town. Armin lay awake on his bed, staring at the ceiling. His eyes were open, but his mind was loud. Thoughts rushed like an untamed river. Some thoughts told him he would fail again. Some whispered that lying was easier than telling the truth. Some pushed him to take shortcuts instead of doing honest work. Every day began like this for him, with a battle he never spoke about. Armin was not a bad person. He was kind at heart, but his thoughts often led him in the wrong direction. He wanted success without struggle, praise without effort, and peace without discipline. Whenever a difficult situation came, his mind quickly searched for an easy escape. Many times, that escape was dishonesty. He worked as a helper in a small stationery shop owned by an old man named Kareem. Kareem was known in the town for his honesty. People trusted him blindly. He never cheated anyone, even when no one was watching. Armin admired him, but at the same time, he felt uncomfortable around him. Honest people made Armin feel exposed, as if his thoughts were written on his face. One afternoon, Kareem asked Armin to handle the shop for a while as he went to pray. The shop was quiet. A customer came in and bought some notebooks and pens. Armin calculated the bill quickly. The customer paid and left. As Armin counted the money, he realized the customer had given extra cash by mistake, but Armin's heart beat faster. His thoughts started racing. No one saw this. One thought said, "You need money. Just keep it." Another whispered. Then a softer thought appeared. "Give it back. It's not yours." He stood still, holding the money, feeling the weight of his thoughts pulling him in different directions. He remembered past moments when he had chosen the easy way. Those choices had always brought short happiness and long regret. But regret was a quiet pain, and easy money was loud and tempting. Kareem returned before Armin could decide. Armin quickly placed the extra money under the counter. The customer did not return. The rest of the day passed, but Armin's mind did not rest. The hidden money felt heavy in his pocket, even though it was not there. His thoughts kept circling around the same question: keep it or return it. That night, Armin could not sleep. He kept turning on his bed. He thought about his childhood. His mother used to say that thoughts were seeds. Whatever you plant in your mind will grow into actions. At that time, he had laughed at her words. Now, they echoed loudly in his mind. The next morning, Armin went to the shop early. Kareem was arranging books on the shelf. Armin's chest felt tight. He wanted to confess, but fear held his tongue. Fear of shame, fear of losing trust, fear of facing his own weakness. Kareem looked at Armin and smiled gently. "You look tired, son," he said. "Did you sleep well?" Armin shook his head. "Too many thoughts," he replied without thinking. Kareem paused and studied him carefully. "Thoughts can be your best friends or your worst enemies," he said calmly. "It depends on who you give control to." Those words struck Armin deeply. It felt as if Kareem could see inside him. Armin's hands trembled slightly. He reached into the drawer and pulled out the extra money. His voice shook as he spoke. "Yesterday, a customer paid extra by mistake. I didn't tell you. I was confused." Kareem did not get angry. He took a deep breath and nodded. "Thank you for telling me," he said. "Honesty does not mean you never have wrong thoughts. It means you choose the right action despite them." Armin felt a strange relief, like a heavy stone lifted from his chest. Kareem returned the money to the customer later that day. The customer was grateful and blessed the shop. Armin watched silently, feeling something change inside him. Days passed, and Armin began to notice his thoughts more carefully. He realized that thoughts came and went like clouds. He did not have to follow every thought. Some thoughts pushed him toward laziness, lies, and shortcuts. Others guided him toward patience, honesty, and discipline. The real power was not in stopping thoughts, but in choosing which ones to act on. One evening, Kareem invited Armin to sit with him after closing the shop. The street was quiet, and the sky was painted with soft colors. Kareem poured tea into 2 cups. "When I was young," Kareem began, "I struggled like you. My mind was restless. I wanted quick success. I lied once to gain profit. I made money, but I lost sleep. That night, I understood something important. A dishonest thought may feel small, but if you feed it, it grows into a habit, and habits shape your life." Armin listened closely. He felt as if each word was meant for him. "Discipline," Kareem continued, "is not about forcing yourself harshly. It is about guiding your thoughts gently, again and again, toward what is right. Those words stayed with Armin. He began practicing small acts of discipline. He woke up earlier. He cleaned the shop without being asked. He counted money carefully and honestly. Each small action strengthened his control over his thoughts. But the real test came when Armin was offered a better job at a warehouse. The pay was higher, but the supervisor hinted that small dishonest acts were normal there. "Everyone does it," he said casually. "You just need to be smart." Armin's thoughts exploded again. Higher pay meant comfort. It meant helping his family. His mind argued loudly. "You can lie a little," one thought said. "It's how the world works," another insisted. That night, Armin walked alone through the town. He thought about Kareem, about the shop, about the peace he felt after choosing honesty. He realized something important. His thoughts would always try to test him. Life would always offer shortcuts. But peace came only when his actions matched his values. The next day, Armin politely refused the warehouse job. The supervisor laughed and called him foolish. Armin smiled softly and walked away. For the first time, he felt strong without being loud. Weeks turned into months. Armin's discipline grew. He controlled his anger, his greed, and his fear by first controlling his thoughts. He learned to pause before reacting. He learned to question his own mind. "Is this thought helping me or harming me?" He would ask himself. Kareem noticed the change. One day, he handed Armin the shop keys. "I trust you," he said. "Not because you are perfect, but because you are honest with yourself." That trust meant more to Armin than money. He understood now that honesty was not just about telling the truth to others. It was about being truthful with himself, about admitting his weaknesses and working on them with discipline. One afternoon, a young boy entered the shop and tried to steal a pen. Armin saw him but did not shout. He gently stopped the boy and spoke calmly. The boy confessed with tears in his eyes. Armin remembered his own struggles. He did not punish the boy. Instead, he explained the value of honesty and let him go after paying for the pen. The boy left. Armin felt a quiet pride. He had become someone who could guide others, not through force, but through understanding. Years later, Armin owned the shop. Kareem had retired, leaving everything in his care. The town respected Armin for his fairness and calm nature. People trusted him, just as they had trusted Kareem. Sometimes, Armin still had negative thoughts. He still felt temptation and fear. But now he smiled at them. He knew they were just thoughts, not commands. He had learned the power of controlling his thoughts, shaping them with honesty and discipline. Each night, as he closed the shop and walked home, Armin felt peaceful. Not because life was easy, but because his mind was steady. He had learned that true success begins in the mind, grows through honest actions, and survives through discipline.